look from Ames, Iowa, Jack Trice Stadium. Tonight, the Big 12 opener as both teams try to get the conference race off to a positive start. It's the Utah Utes and the Iowa State Cyclones. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you here in the booth, and Holly Rowe keeping an eye on all of the storylines down on the sideline. Holly?
Iowa State has had to turn the page. After Matt Campbell left for Penn State, Jimmy Rogers is the new head coach, and he has great opportunity to make some noise for the Cyclones. Iowa State has a good reputation of finding young, up-and-coming coaches. We'll see if they've hit the jackpot again with Jimmy Rogers. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. And the Cyclones headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Utah Utes offense that has the first possession of the game. Wayshawn Parker, he has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, they can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns it. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in a phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on fourth. They'll go with Parker. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on fourth down.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive, you want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out, you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on fourth down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They make the stop, and a nifty move to pick up 9 on that one. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Motion from the wideout. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. It's complete to the right. Touchdown, Cyclones! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Getting set for the extra point effort, putting the scoreboard to work for the first time.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn upfield, make people miss, and find the end zone.
This offense plenty happy. The result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. When you think about the Big 12 conference, it just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback gets enough. He hits the slide, and he's converted this 4th down to keep the drive moving. And the Utes have this offense rolling. Gets the back moving. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And they'll wrestle into the ground after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Running inside. It's Bray. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again? So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were on the last 4th down.
On the move. He's not quite going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs as the defense stops him a few yards short. Hand off from the shotgun. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. Just feeds the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Rayner. Quickly to the tight end. Could not make his way to the corner. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better 3rd down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to 3rd down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
Got out of trouble and throws. How about that catch and toe tap to get the 1st down?
How many 1st downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. So now it's 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Bray. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then do...
Could be an alley. Doing some serious work on the ground, out of bounds at the 35 after that big run. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Quarterback will keep it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I'm not surprised that they're giving him a touch early in this football game, too, because you've seen it throughout the season, man. Like, they trust their QB to run the football, especially in big-time situations. We'll see that throughout this football game. But he's already over 500 yards. Like, that's really good. So he's a weapon that they will use throughout the game.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Well, I love the fight from this offense on this drive especially. And they've been physical, and they've had a lot of success moving it down the field, running the football. They're trailing by 2 possessions. Down in the red zone, 3rd down here. This is critical. They have got to be able to score a touchdown and cut.
Got a little grass. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
Well, they are chewing up clock on offense right now. They've been able to stay on the field and sustain this drive. They've been really, really good on 3rd downs, and it's not just throwing the football, but they've been able to do it running, too.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utah!
That play calling menu just gets so much bigger when I got a guy, Jesse, that can do this. Like, he can run the football, such a weapon. We saw it all throughout this game so far, and you see it once you get closer to that red area, man. You get that +1 advantage having your quarterback that can be a running threat. And the frustrating part for a defense, too, is that even when you're right, you're wrong. And we've seen on some of these runs today, guys have been in position to make a tackle, but they just can't get him down on the ground. He's got that dynamic running ability. He's a true dual threat, and right now he's giving this defense all they can handle.
Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Rayner. They're setting up the screen. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And the Cyclones will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Takes it on the return. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can. Turning it on!
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football. That time on the option play, I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end, covering Pat.
Here's a little room there. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. After run, now throw. Fires quickly. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And the Utes come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it and they get that turnover.
And man, that is exactly what you want to do. When the quarterback runs the football, you want to be physical. You want him to feel you. You want to make sure you land on top of him, hit him hard. This defense, very physical. Get the football out, force the fumble, get the big play for the defense.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied and the timeout is gone. Wants to throw. It's Rayner. Catch in the middle. It's Greenlaw. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. Neutral zone infraction. Defense had them backed up, and then they're in the neutral zone, and the offense will say thank you very much. defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the give, looking for room. Stopped behind the line, and that's pretty much going to offset the gain on the previous play.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebacker swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. The Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, running back on the move. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule, and it makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense.
Finding some room. Touchdown, Iowa State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
It's just so nice to have a signal baller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, "You dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David."
No, that's not what he said. He said, "You're doing a great job. Just keep your head up." Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
It's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll give it on the counter. Breaks into the open. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Offensive coordinators just spend all offseason in a lab, and they just draw up stuff over and over again. How many times can I use misdirection? How many times can I use speed against the linebackers who flow so fast to the football? Really nice play design, a little misdirection. The defense didn't know what hit them. Big gain for the offense.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. The Cyclones spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bray. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Utah now calls the timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Using his feet, he's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. They want to run this quarterback. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. That's reeled in. It's Bray. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Utes go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. Pressure coming. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Back to throw, time running short in the half. A shot toward the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We begin with Oklahoma taking on the #1 team, the Georgia Bulldogs. And it's the Sooners with one of the biggest wins in program history, taking down the #1 team in the country. That gets their record to 3-0 on the season. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Ames. We figured we'd be in store for a defensive stalemate. Instead, these two teams have moved the football on the ground. Kind of a throwback game, and I'm not sure there's any need to change it up in the second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Jack Trice Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Iowa State's head coach told me at the half he spoke to his team in the locker room at halftime about how well they started that first half, but it's not good enough. They are off to a good start in the Big 12 play, conference opener, but he said, I know our opponents are going to pour on the gas and be even better in the third. We have to match that energy here at kickoff.
All right, Holly. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll go right back to the run. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run. Not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Not a lot of room to field this one. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half.
great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Looking downfield, it's Rayner. Finds the tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Pull route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the 1st.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. Nice move to keep running. Getting closer and closer to midfield. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 47. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. Got the quick pass. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Going to the ground. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
And there is no greater friend to a quarterback and to a coach late in the football game when you have the lead and you can pound the rock. Offensive linemen can pave holes, like running back now runs through them, successful, move the ball, and most importantly, that clock can tick. But the physical ground game late in the game, that's how you finish opponents off.
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Iowa State. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Down here on the Utah sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
Holly, keep an eye on that one for us. Got room at the 35. Oh, he's got some space. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. One big play, and you go from a little backed up to threatening. It's 1st and 10 from the 40.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier.
Maybe some room here. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Bray. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Going with the counter play here. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. That's the sophomore running back they're taking a look at, and Holly Rowe will let us know what's going on the sideline. And the Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Utes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Iowa State, 24, Utah, 14.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly.
Here on the Iowa State sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, 3rd quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion. Back to throw. It's Rayner. Bringing the heat. Got his man to the left. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Cyclones, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to throw on 1st down. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
And that's better protection up front by these guys. You give up a sack the play before, you got to give your quarterback some time. They do. And another thing that I really like, guys, what he did right here, you don't have to take a shot. You don't have to get it all back in one play. Nice job getting it out of your hands and now making the 3rd down very manageable.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Works his way forward, has enough for the 1st down. Ball spotted at the 32. The Cyclones kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Motion from the wideout. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Quick release on the RPO. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. And the Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. The give on the counter. Maybe a crease. Headed to the end zone. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. Tight end now in motion. On the ground with the counter. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rayner. Oh, they're after him. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On target over the middle. There he goes. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. Wants to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight. They thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game. And one of the biggest reasons why I'd say they're losing right now is because this guy still hasn't thrown a...
Snags it, and there's running room. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. New set of downs after the completion. Motion from the back. Looking to throw again. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He'll be stopped right at the 42 To the air. It's Rayner. Zings it complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. Oh, he found a spit. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Cyclones! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him, and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
Quarterback keeper. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. The Utes in the hurry up.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Now, after the interception, there is a man who's still down on the field. Let's see what the Cyclones offense has dialed up for this drive. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here.
This offense is in no hurry, right? Control the clock is priority number 1. I'm going to run the football. I got the lead. I already got great field position, but I'm not interested in scoring right away. I got to make sure I watch that play clock tick down, maximize those seconds, and keep being physical with the run game.
Looking to throw, it's Rayner. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Cyclones come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Still down on the field is one of the Utah players. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw it again. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Right on the money. He picked up some yardage, but they stop him at the 45, and he'll be a little short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
To the air on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a heat. And they got it.
We've seen throughout the course of the season, defenses have had their hands full with this quarterback. He's simply one of the best in the country. But what can you say about this defense here today? They have gotten after him, registering multiple sacks, and they've never let him get into a rhythm.
He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. And down he goes. A sack on fourth down, and the defense gets the football back. Sends it back in motion. Wide receiver going in motion. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. He'll try it again. Inside the 45. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, the inside give. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he can kick one from 75, but here he's going to need just 58 of them. No good. And the missed field goal leaves the lead at 23.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Under fire. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. They're working that left side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quickly complete. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes it past the marker. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. And the Utes are in the hurry-up.
3rd and long, I'm thinking bring in extra DBs, play for the pass, rush the passer, and this offense flips the script, runs the football right at them. Nice job by this offense, catching them off guard, making the big play, getting the first down with the run.
From the gun. Rushes on him. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Trying to surge it in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. With the clock running, this should be the final play. Touchdown, Utah! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Gets it out quickly. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
And listen, it's getting late in the game. It's in the 4th quarter, and they got to make something happen when you're down by this much. But tell you what, this onside kick went like the defense and the offense is gone for this day. It's just underwhelming, not successful, just been a bad day.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this football game. Something good to happen early to get the belief and to get this crowd involved. And when the crowd gets involved, Jesse, it changes the game, and I think it had a lot to do with the outcome today.
I agree. I'll tell you, regardless whether this team is ranked or unranked, when their home crowd is like they were today, they're tough to beat, period. And you know this crowd and these fans, they're going to be celebrating this win for days and days to come.
This has been a